All right, let's get back to my panel now as we continue to analyze some of the things that have come up today. We've had so many press briefings from Jubilee, from NASA, from the IEBC. The Kenya National Human Rights has also spoken. We've seen the National Council of Churches as well. So we'll be getting back to that conversation. But let's take a look at how the situation is in Narok. Our reporter Robinson Okenya now joins us live. Robinson, what's happening on your end? All right, it seems that we are having a problem with that link, so let's get back to this conversation. We will be speaking to Robinson Okenya in just a bit from Narok. Gentlemen, you had very divergent views about how the IEBC has been conducting itself so far, the issues to do with Form 34A, and the IEBC chairperson said that so far they only have 28,000 of them out of the more than 40,000 forms that we expect from all the polling stations. So seemingly the credibility of the IEBC is currently under question. Peter, I'll start with you. How do they rise above this?
It is incumbent upon IEBC really to ensure that whatever that has remained in terms of completing the electoral process is determined in the most transparent and open manner. That means they need to share information with all the stakeholders, including the party agents and as well as the candidates. Secondly, they need to ensure that in terms of the tallying of the presidential results, there should be a board somewhere at IEBC showing what each candidate garnered from each constituency. In my view, that will help a lot in terms of synchronizing and comparing with what the constituency returning officers announced at each level. Then finally, in terms of the verification of the Form 34A, it's absolutely important that the verification be done. But here, remember that it's a massive logistical exercise. And really, for NASA, you cannot just make those allegations that there's a discrepancy. You must at least show the voting areas or the counties where there are discrepancies, so that you can be able to really ensure a quickened verification process. Remember that the verification, that process should not be something which is done forever in a manner that impedes IEBC from making its decision. And finally, I just want to make a statement here that in terms, I'm intrigued by this statement coming from certain candidates saying that I'm rejecting the results. The results. Specifically at governor level or member of parliament level. Insofar as once the results have been, for governor, senator, or member of parliament, once they have been announced, once they have been tallied, announced, and declared, the only available remedy for them is to move the High Court in terms of lodging a dispute. And really here, it's up to them now to ensure that they collect all this evidence. Like you saw Governor Rangoma saying on TV that there were malpractices here and there. The procedure is not to start petitioning the commission for the commission to hear those allegations. The procedure is that you collect the information because you want to challenge the decision. And the challenging is done in the High Court by way of a constitutional petition. So it's absolutely important that that issue is clarified, and perhaps maybe they are borrowing the cue from the center, where the NASA leader says that I'm rejecting the results. So all of them now want to follow that pattern.
But there's something very interesting that has happened. We've seen that NASA said that it is rejecting the results because the system seems to have been manipulated. We've had the same thing come from Jack Rangoma saying that Peter Anyang' Nyong'o, or the system was manipulated to favor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o. And there are questions that if at all these allegations that Jack Rangoma is coming up with, then there was a chance that both teams, because Peter Anyang' Nyong'o is in NASA, that both teams were manipulating or were planning to manipulate this system?
Yeah, I think those to me are allegations which are subject to verification and perhaps systems audit. It's important for IEBC to audit the system, to check whether its system is foolproof and there are no external interactions. So remember, it's a major criminal offense to interfere with the IEBC system.
Okay, I would want you to hold on to that thought. I understand that